everyone, I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen and this special Pies-Giving bonus video. I had a few people, maybe more than a few people, ask me, how do you blind bake a pie crust? What does blind baking mean? So today we're going to address what blind baking is and how you do it. Let's go see how we blind bake a pie crust. Alright, we're going to show you how to properly blind bake a pie crust. If you're not familiar with what blind baking means, it means that we're going to bake the pie shell before we fill it. In some cases, you partially blind bake. In some cases, you blind bake all the way. If you're making, for instance, a chocolate silk pie or coconut cream pie or banana cream pie, anything that has a cold custard filling, then you're going to blind bake the pie crust the entire way. If you're going to continue baking the pie crust with the pie filling, then you're going to kind of partially bake it so that you don't overcook the edges. But today we're going to blind bake. I am only going to blind bake it about 3/4 of the way because then the pie that I'm making in this will continue to cook once we put it back in the oven. Simple. Get your pie crust all rolled out. We showed you how to do that in another video. Edge it the way you like and get it ready to go in the oven. What you have to do when you blind bake is dock the dough. So when you dock the dough, you're going to take a fork and you're going to, I like to start on the side, you're going to poke several holes all the way around your pie crust. And this is going to help air escape and it's going to help the crust crisp properly. Make sure you do this liberally. I mean, don't like shred your pie crust, but do the sides first. Okay, once you get all the way around the sides, now you're going to do the same thing on the bottom. Alright. Now there's one more step. If you just put this in the oven like that, it's going to be a problem. Now, I like to take a parchment paper, or a piece of parchment paper, and just lay it in there. Don't press on the dough. And then take some dried beans, or if you have pie weights, that will work as well. Make sure you fill up the pie crust all the way. What this is going to do is it's going to help prevent the pie crust from bubbling up on the bottom and the sides and causing a problem. It's also going to help the pie crust not slump in the pie dish. So I have my, and make sure that you save these beans and mark them so that you know that these are pie beans, because once you use them for pie baking, you're not going to be able to cook with them. So I have my oven preheated at 375 degrees, and we're just going to bake this for about 25 minutes or until the edge becomes lightly browned. You don't need to make, because we're going to be baking this again. So in this case, we're not going to be using a pie shield. We're just going to get this pie crust all baked off. So into the oven it goes. We'll be back in about 25 minutes. Alright, 25 minutes has passed and our pie shell dinged. So it's ready to come out of the oven. I'm just going to move these up just a second. Alright, now all you want to do is let this cool. You can take the beans out and just put them back. You see how beautiful that is? Yes. That's all you need to do at this point. I'm going to create the filling. I'm going to bake it off according to the rest of the recipe directions. And that is how you blind bake a pie shell. So I hope you give this a try. I hope that answers some questions. I hope you learned something. I hope you try it. I hope you love it. And until next time, happy Pies-Giving. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you liked what you watched today, and I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it. If you like what you saw, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and giving me a positive rating. And also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're already not a subscriber so that you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen every single day. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to come by tomorrow. Until next time, happy eating!